So are you all able to see the screen there, people online?
Yes, Prabhuji, it's good.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janaval Bhagirivaradhari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Vijayamala Giriva
Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janaval Bhagirivaradhari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Vijayamala Girivaradhari
Yashodanandana Brajajanaranya Yamunatri Avanachari
Udanandana Rudajahandana Udatirachari
Radha Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari
Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Vijayamala Girivaradhari
Brajajanaranyana Yamunatira Vanachari Yashodanandana Brajajanaranyana Yamunatira Vanachari Brajajanaranyana Yamunatira Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Ram.
Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra.
Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Baladeva, Jaya
Jaya
Subhadra.
Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra.
Jagannath, Deva, Jaya Subhadra.
Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me.
Jagannath,
नयन पथगामी भवा तुम्हें। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Ram 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 Hare
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा।
Jai Jagannath Jai Jagannath Jai Vasudeva Jai Subhadra
जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी।
Jaya Kishore Kishore Jaya Kishore Kishore Jaya Kishore Kishore Jaya Kishore
जय गौरनिता 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 जय गौरनिता।
Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya
जय
Gauranitai
प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद।
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद।
Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसा परिव्रजकाचार्य श्री अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद इस डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि
Jaya
वैष्णव नमाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की व्रजा भूमि वृंदावन धाम की मायापुर नवदीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की साम वेद भक्त वृंद की द्रुपद मृदंग की नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूताधाधान् सा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिते नामिने Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Mukham karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim vitkrupatamaham vande Sri Gurum Dinataranam Chaitanya Madhavam Paramanandam Ishwaram. Hare Krishna to everybody. Welcome back to today's Bhagavad Gita session. So, last time we discussed a couple of things. So, the 5 reasons. Anybody quickly can tell that? What Arjuna said? What are the 5 reasons? He don't want to fight? What 5 reasons he gave?
Attachments toward family, and then destruction of the family lineage, and then fear, and then I'm not recalling 2 more.
Okay, anybody here? Compassion. Indecisiveness, okay.
The loss of family, the fear of sinful
There
reactions.
are sinful reactions.
There's no enjoyment.
There is no enjoyment. So I don't want to do this fighting. That's what it is, right? We just discussed this, and we also discussed what are the answers Krishna is giving and what did he addressed, right? And we also discussed these are the overview of Bhagavad Gita. We covered this in the last week. I think you both did not come, right? You had a situation, I know. So just to recap here, first section, it is divided into 5 sections, 72 verses. First section, Arjuna's further doubts and surrender to Krishna, where Arjuna is actually under great confusion. Okay. Second section, here it is talking about Gnana, the fight. Means Arjuna is being taught about the Gnana Yoga, and then Krishna is telling, hey, fight. Okay. Now, third section, he talks about Karma Kanda section and then say, hey, now fight. Okay. And then fourth section, he talks about Buddhi Yoga and then says, hey, fight. Everywhere he's saying fight, fight, and fight. Okay. Last section, he talks about Sita Prajna and Samadhi. Then he says fight. Okay. So, some of the details which we discussed last time, I'm not going in detail. So now let's get into something to understand here. So, first thing here, the principle is stick to the duty ordained in scriptures as ordered by the God. Whatever the God has ordained us to do as an instruction, that is what we are supposed to do. And if we do that, then we will remain happy. Okay, we will be fortunate enough. But how many of us know what is the duty given to me, first of all? Prabhu, Arjuna got a fortunate to see Krishna face to face. So he knows. How about us? How do we know? What Krishna wanted us to do, how do we know? Somebody may say, we should perform what Krishna wants us to perform. Then how would I know?
Hear from the bona fide sources, like
From the Parampara, from Srila Prabhupada, from the Guru, right? Authorities of the temple, whatever, right? Then we will know what I was supposed to do. Now on the left side, we see here something related to pleasure. So, Harshini Mataji, want to read? Who is that person talking? Duryodhana. Okay. Duryodhana is saying, not carrying the scriptures. It doesn't really matter whether scriptures exist or do not exist. You want to sit on this side? More comfortable?
like increase the brightness.
Brightness.
I was unable to.
Oh, is it?
It's okay, no problem.
No, if you want to sit here, you can sit here. Yeah, straight ga చూస్తారు కదా ఇది. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, it is too far. Oh, yeah. This is something. You can always do. Here I can do, manipulate anything. Right? There it is trouble. Okay. So here it is said, not scriptures and God. And what is the result of that? Death, Death is there for everybody. What's the big deal? Even someone is following scriptures and God, still he'll get a death, right? Then what's the big deal? Huh?
Sinful way. Yeah, doing sin.
One's performing sin and there is a destruction, right? He will undergo a lot of problems in the future, going into the hell and whatnot, right? But he's doing for what? For pleasure, right? So center is my pleasure, right? Now let's see the second one. So Ravi Mata, you would like to read this?
False compassion for savory breasts of a drowning
Ah.
for the outward prosperity, for the soul, which is painful, ignorance without self-realization.
Right? So now, Arjuna's situation, center is also pleasure. I want to enjoy. I want what I want. That is the psychology here. False compassion. Arjuna is showing compassion, but it is a false compassion based on the dress, not on the body. Right? If a boy is drowning and I am a great swimmer, I go inside and bring the dress of a child and show to the mother, oh, my dear mother, this is your child's dress. He said, what nonsense are you doing, man? What am I doing with that dress? I want a person, the man, the boy. I want that boy, right? It has no meaning. In the same fashion, okay, similarly, when we show a compassion just externally on the body, it is just like showing compassion on the dress. The most important thing is soul. The body here as it is, the soul in that case, right? So saving dress of a drowning man is crying on. Folks started. Oh, YouTube is still there. That's good. Hare Krishna, am I audible? Riddhi Mataji, Raminta Mataji?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, yes, you are audible.
Thank God. Somehow we got
Hare
connected.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
You both are very sincerely waiting, I guess, praying to the Lord. So it got connected. Thank you so much. So you send a message again, Prabhu, that it is connected, and if someone wants to join, they can join. Okay, and I have to share the screen, right? Let me share the screen. Okay. So Sanjaya is describing the Krishna's eyes, Krishna sees Arjuna's lamenting so much like an ignorant man, you see? And he then responds actually. Yeah, go ahead, Ranjit Prabhu.
According to Krishna, Sanjay informs the Rashtra that he doubts the knowledge of doubts and taken him into discharge of his duty.
Yeah, actually, in the Hastinapur, Sanjaya is speaking and Dhritarashtra is listening. He can't see, right? So he saw that he was shivering and he kept Gandiva down and a lot of things he heard from the first chapter. He's thinking, maybe he's feeling happy. Okay. Oh, no, fight will not happen, maybe. Good that, Arjuna is feeling depression, Then he's saying, hey, who is there before him? Madhusudana. Okay. So doubts will be overtaken by Krishna in a momentary time. Don't worry, he's doing right. That's the indirect intention of telling. Okay. And then yes, Advesh Prabhu.
Prithviraj was happy to hear that Arjuna had dropped his bow and was overcome with grief. Now his sons could be victorious. Sanjay's word, however, dispelled their past happiness.
You see, he dispels the Dhritarashtra's happiness. When our enemy, if so-called, is there and is getting defeated, we'll feel happy. Wow, we are going to win the war. Okay? So, yes.
So when we saw the everyone was seeing and hearing,
Everybody was seeing something is happening with these two guys.
but they were not able to hear.
No.
Then how Sanjay does? Sanjay can see, but he cannot hear.
No, he can hear and he can see.
How come people in the battlefield are not able to hear, but Sanjay is able to?
Because Sanjaya is specially empowered by Vyasadeva. He got the blessings. Actually, Vyasadeva said to Dhritarashtra, hey, you don't have the eyes, don't feel bad. I'll give you the eyes and the power to listen, even though you're sitting here. He said, no, I don't want. Because heart in hearts, he knows that what if my children are going to die, I have to see with my eyes. I don't want to. Okay, but he don't know that he will be missing to see the beautiful form of Krishna. See, that's something which everybody has their own level of calculations and ignorant calculations, right? Oh my God, I could have done that. I could have got some good money in that share market. Instead of selling it, I did not sell it. What? Oh my God, I could have bought that house at those days. It was 100,000. Now it is 300,000. Kya ho raha hai, We do our own level of calculations and we perform some activities which might be very costly to us later. Okay. So here in this case, Dhritarashtra did not accept that favor. Rather he said, why don't you give to my assistant, let him see. That's how he got the mercy from Vyasadeva and Dhritarashtra that he could hear and he could see the Doordarshan.
So Sanjay saw the full form of Krishna.
Everything, not only one, two, everything he could see and hear. What's happening in this entire battlefield. Sitting in Hastinapur. Okay, so especially, let's see, you also want that Doordarshan?
So then Sanjay showed that he doesn't have to fight then also for the people.
Yeah, lucky in a sense, yes, he could get. But Arjuna's luck is different. Right?
Wireless streaming.
Wireless streaming. You see, our streaming, you see what happened? Yeah, the material streaming has some objections, but spiritual, if it is there, zoom, everything will go.
Prabhu, so Dhritarashtra somewhere knew deep down that his sons were probably going to die or be defeated. That is why he did
Prabhu,
not accept.
lot of people he inquired before the battle, and many people or almost everybody told, hey, your sons will be killed if you go forward.
And in scriptures,
So that is why I did not want that vision.
Probably.
in some scriptures, it is written that he said that I didn't see Duryodhan when he was born. Why will I want to see him when he's dead? So I
Oh, is it? I don't know. Yeah. Acha dialogue, eh? It's good, but I don't know if it is true.
Something like
I can't quote it. No, I didn't read like that. Okay. So anyway, now let's go to the other things. Yes, Prabhu, please read.
Signs of ignorance of real self. Material compassion, lamentation, and tears.
You see, material compassion, lamentation, tears are all the signs of ignorance, not signs of self-realization. Okay? Compassion on the bodily platform. Just like as I said, somebody is drowning and I get the dress of the person and give it to the mother. Will the mother be happy? She will instead slap that fellow. Useless fellow, you instead of bringing this shirt, would have brought my son only. What are you doing? Nonsense, right? I mean to say that is material ignorance. Compassion, material compassion. Spiritual compassion means making everybody enlightened at who you are. What's the purpose of your human life here, coming here? You are spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. Go back to Krishna. Otherwise, foolishly, people are thinking I'm enjoying, but it's not an enjoyment. A pig is thinking eating stool is enjoyment. What is pig thinking? Eating stool is enjoyment, right? Similarly, some of the people think drinking is enjoyment, right? Meat eating is enjoyment, right? Illicit relation is enjoyment. So I am a big fool, right? So being a fool, so I can't understand the spiritual compassion. Okay, these are all affected by those things. Okay, let's see. Who will? Okay, you want to read?
Definition of Sudra. To laminate,
To lament.
to lament for outward dresses, gross body, or one who laminates,
Laments actually. Lament. L-A-M-E-N-T. Lament.
laments.
Or one who laments unnecessarily.
unnecessarily.
Mhm.
Now listen, compassion for dresses for drawing man is senseless. Similarly, a man fallen into the ocean of
The science.
science cannot be saved simply by risking his gross body.
So definition of a Shudra. We all know Shudra, right? We hear the word Shudra, right? So here definition of Shudra is given. To lament. Lament means crying, sorrow, full of depression, right? To lament for outward dress, that is a gross body, or one who laments unnecessarily, that means he's a Shudra. Do we cry like that sometimes? No, Prabhu, we cry for all important thing. I lose a job, I cry. Where is the ignorance there, right? So here is the thing, lamenting for outward dress. And the outward dress is what? Material body, gross body, right? And the analogy is that dress and drowning man. And the picture here, you see, this fellow is drowning in what? Where is he drowning, this fellow? No, that is okay, but what is the meaning behind it? Huh? Ocean of material world. Mrityu samsara sagarat, right? One who is drowning in the material ocean. Okay. Let's see here. That fellow is drowning and this fellow has pulled the t-shirt. Okay. I saved the coat of drowning man. He's so happy and he is enjoying, right? So that is foolishness. So ignorance. Ichha Mataji, you want to read? You want to read? No? Read. What's the problem? Ignorance versus yes, ignorance versus self-realization. Real compassion means compassion for the eternal soul. Okay. So as long as it is not at that level, then it is simply useless waste of time. Okay. Let's see the next. Wow. Some beautiful lady came. Even if she is there, that's also doesn't matter, Prabhu. Not only if she, after going down, going out, what we will do, seeing that, right? Nothing. Chapter 2 teaches. Yes, who want to read? Yeah, Harshini Mataji.
Yeah. Starting with the body and spirit, soul, body,
Okay, what is said here? Chapter 2 teaches what? Gnana. Gnana means knowledge, analytical study of material body and spirit, okay, by supreme authority. So Krishna is teaching the Gnana Yoga and telling, hey, now get up and fight. He's not listening. Oh, okay, Karma Kanda. Now get up and fight. No, I don't want to fight. Again, Sthita Prajna ki bhasha, Karma Yoga, all these things he's teaching and then saying, please get up and fight. You see how he knows to persuade the people. You want to convince the people. Okay. So in that way, he is doing a lot of things. Now here, living beauty. Okay. Of course, she's not living now. But what happened? Now see the body of a dead body. Which is beautiful now. Can anybody loves to marry this girl who is dead? Such a beautiful lady.
Lovers will run away when they see the second.
Lovers will run away. Okay. Just hearing this run away. I'll tell you, did I tell you ever? One of my friend who got cancer, okay, when he was around 38 years or so, okay. He had a love marriage, okay, very loving to each other, always, whatever. They just don't want to leave at all. So close, okay. 4.5 years, son they had, 6 years of marriage. He got a cancer. Immediately the wife stolen all the money from the accounts completely without his knowledge, because generally there is no password protection between wife and husband generally. He learned a lesson something later. All the money got transferred in the box. What is that box called? Deposit box, lockers in the bank. All the jewelry has gone in a week's time. And then one fine day, he was going to Mumbai and Hyderabad and taking care of his thing, etc., etc. It was so serious. And then finally, after 7 days, she runs away from home along with the child. He's searching and searching and searching. Later, he comes to know that she dropped a note saying that, please forget me because I don't want to live with you. Because you got a cancer, you are anyways going to die. What am I going to do with you? I am not going to enjoy with you. What is he saying? She's saying, I cannot enjoy with you. Why should I be living with you? Okay. You see, what to speak about a dead body, even before the person died, the people left. That is the reality of this material world. People are left and right, just like use and throw kind of things, That's how the things are happening. Anybody will be happy in that situation? Nobody will be happy, She got married, he got married, they loved each other. What happened to that love? Gone. And that poor fellow, his right hand amputated, and then the left hand got amputated after a few months. Okay, one liver got amputated, one kidney got amputated. Okay, in the span of 6 months. Every time one thing amputates, he'll call me, come and see me. Okay, and they'll say, hey, he was giving a shake hand with the right hand strongly and said, do you feel my strength? I said, no. He said, I have a cancer to this hand, so I cannot press your hand. He's very stout and fat person, actually, very stout. But he had left with no energy. And then this right hand gone, left hand gone, kidney, lungs, those both gone. And then finally, doctor says, the poison or the cancer extended to your legs. We have to amputate your 2 legs. He said, doctor, what am I going to do? What is this life? You are cutting off one after another. Think about people are eating chicken and mutton, cutting off their head, cutting off their legs, cutting off their whatever the parts, whether it is a cow, whether it is any animal, ruthlessly cutting off. But nobody feels the pain because they just buy from the markets. Thinking that one time I was talking to one person in the supermarket. I said, he was hesitant to take Bhagavad Gita. I was trying to give him, oh no, I can't touch today. I said, why? Because that is Bhagavad Gita. So what? Now I'm holding chicken in my one hand. Okay. Then I said, why do you get that feeling that you should not touch Bhagavad Gita? He said, because I am holding chicken. So what? I said, no, it is sinful. If you know sinful, why are you doing that? Immediately leave it. He was shocked actually. No, sir, I can't take, you know. Pleasure, the so-called pleasure. Right? Think about it. How many animals you would have killed so far and ate? Those many lifetimes are already reserved. Ticket booking reserved. For a future life ticket booking, ho gaya. You know, that's what has happened. But Krishna is teaching us, don't get into those things now. Stop it immediately. Pick up Krishna consciousness very seriously. I am here to help you, but you got to be very sincere, regular. You see, consistently we have to take up Krishna consciousness. We never know how many sins we would have done, correct? So the living beauty after the death has diminished completely. See, chemicals are the same, that body and this body, but this body has no feelings, no thinking, no movement, no consciousness. Thinking, feeling, and willing, these are the activities of the mind. Okay. And consciousness is the symptom of what?
Spirit soul.
Yes, existence of a spirit soul. This is an analytical way of thinking about the things. Okay. Same body, but the soul is gone. You see, there is no beauty at all. You are attracted to the beauty so much. Two. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
This is the first verse what we are hearing in the Bhagavad Gita now. It's first time Krishna is speaking now, right? Kritastva kashmalamidam Vishame samupastitam Anaryajustam asvargyam Akirtikaram Arjuna. Would you like to read?
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, how have these impurities come upon you? They are not at all befitting a man who knows the value of life. They lead not to higher planets, but to infinity.
So, Krishna is now telling very interesting thing that, my dear Arjuna, how have these impurities, right? This is an impurity, right? Came upon you. You started looking upon bodily consciousness. Okay, false compassion, indecisiveness. What all you have been speaking? You have given so many reasons. So before the Guru, disciple also gives so many reasons. Guru is telling chant, 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 and disciple is saying can't, can't, can't. No, I can't, right? That's what the problem is. Now, but the Guru makes things straighten, right? That is his duty to do it. Now he's saying they are not at all befitting a man who knows the value of life. Where is that? Aryan justum aswargyam. Aryam means one who knows the value of life. That person is called Aryan. What you were saying, Prabhu? Yes, that is true. But the inner meaning of it is this. Okay. He's anarya, person who do not know the value of life. You see? Arya and anarya, opposite to each other, not synonyms, antonyms, right? So anarya justum aswargyam, you know. So that is something which you are gonna not going to the Swargaloka, but to the lower planetary systems. Why do you want to do like that? You see, Lord Krishna spoke. How have these impurities come upon you? Okay, not befitting an Aryan. Okay. Let's go to this very, very interesting and powerful verse. Klaibyam masma gamah partha Naitatva upapadyate Kshudram hridaya daurbalyam Tyaktvottishta parantapa Klaibyam masma gamah partha. Okay, here is saying impotency. Klaibyam means impotency, right? Now, Anand Prabhu, would you like to read?
The son of Partha.
Pritha.
Oh, son of Partha.
Partha is Arjuna. Son of Partha means Abhimanyu. Right? Son of Pritha. Pritha is Kunti Maharani's name, another name. Yeah. That's the reason he got Partha. Dasharatha, Dasharatha. Vasudeva, Vasudeva. In English, everything VASU, Vasudeva, Vasudeva, people mix it up. Because that's how the English is, right? But he has changed. Prabhupada has made an effort to help us understand it. So, it is Vasudeva is the father. The son, when he comes, there is a prolongation in the sound, right? Vasudeva. Dasharatha, Dasharatha. Okay? Pritha, here Partha. Okay? Yes, please go ahead.
O son of Partha, do not yield to this grading impotence. It does not become you. Give up such petty weakness of heart and arise, O chastiser of family.
You see, Kshudram Hridaya Daurbalyam. Hridaya Daurbalyam. Weakness of the heart. Okay. Okay. Such kind of weakness doesn't befit you. Parantapa. The word Parantapa is used. What does that mean? Parantapa means this chastiser of enemies. You are such a valorful, strong personality. How can you think in this ground? I'm surprised, O Arjuna. That's what is Krishna is taunting him now. You see, he's so depressed, he's showing something high. You're at that high level, but you're down that level now. What is this? What's happening to you? All right. That's what he is now teaching in this particular verse. Now let's common theme in both the verses. Krishna's response, seeing Arjuna's lamentation. Okay, what are the things he said? First of all, you are a non-Aryan. Aryan means a military man, a kshatriya, a person who knows the value. But you are talking as if you are a non-Aryan. Okay, you don't know the value of life. It's directly chastising in that sense, right? He's asking, hey, where are these coming up? And kashmalam, impurities, and then klaibhyam, impotency, hridaya daurbalyam, weakness of the heart. You see? So what is the practical application here on the right side? Okay, Anand Prabhu, would you like to read?
Finer sentiments like compassion, although noble, are worthless, disapplied.
What a point, you see? Finer sentiments like compassion are important, no doubt, right? Although they are noble, becomes worthless if applied to an ignorant man. Okay? We should not do charity to a worthless person. Okay, I had one friend who was always having less money. He was my almost like a roommate, beside neighboring roommate when I was studying engineering. Okay. That fellow used to come and please give me 100 rupees, 200 rupees. I said, why? See, a lot of problems, I can't tell you. I said, what problem? I want to drink. Definitely I'll not give go. Please, he used to beg me like anything. I said, what nonsense are you talking, man? What is the need for you to drink? Drink water. Buckets of water I can give you free. No, please give me. He was always behind me. I said, no at all. But he used to take money from different. He used to tell me, I will return you. That person's specialty is, he used to take 1,000, 10,000, 5,000 rupees from so many people, but never return. And all his thing is do gambling, drink, and enjoy prostitution center. That's all. That's all he want to enjoy. Okay. For that, he used to beg, steal, and borrow everything. Okay. And that fellow, anyway, he is very, very fallen in that situation. And some people were there who will say, you see, this poor fellow is a very good friend of mine. Let me help him, and he will help. What will happen by helping him? Charity is a noble activity. But by giving to a worthless fellow, what happens that? Reactions, and it's a worthless.
It's a waste.
So anybody who is drinking, doing all nonsense, say, sorry, I will give money if you chant. One time I'll tell you the reality, okay? It so happened, there was some production issue in IT. Yeah, some of us are on IT. Day and night we work. So my shift was around 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and I came at 5 o'clock and I was waiting because I didn't have the keys and I was waiting for one of my friend. He was becoming late. I was calling him and standing. There was one beggar that morning. He said he started begging. Okay, and I didn't give him. At the same time, my friend came, and then my friend saw and said, "Hey, why don't you give some money? You are earning so much of money. What is this?" I said, "What will he do? He will only drink. He is neither going to chant Hare Krishna nor is going to do any good activity. It's worthless." Bhagavad Gita says that apatra danam na karo, right? One should not give charity to the worthless people because they are simply going to waste it. Then, my friend was just pushing. I said, "You give him, what's the problem?" No, no, he said, why don't you give? Because you are a person who is a noble person, reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, you preach, and you should be compassion on them. Now it is too less time for me to preach that fellow about false compassion. Okay. Then I thought, okay, this fellow is pushing, right? Let me do one thing. That beggar again came, "Sir, sir, sir, please, please give me money." I said, "Can you chant Hare Krishna mantra? If you chant Hare Krishna mantra, then Krishna will take care of you. He will give you money." The beggar was seeing me, "Sir, I only asked 5 rupees or 10 rupees. I said to him, I'm not asking anything else. While you are standing using the same tongue instead of begging, just chant, I will give the mantra." And he said, "What's the use of chanting mantra? If you chant, you will get money." And my friend was seeing like this. "What, man? What are you doing? Why are you troubling that fellow? Just either you give or you don't give. Why are you troubling?" I said, "I have no plans to trouble that fellow. First thing, I was just standing here for my own reason. Okay. And that fellow was bothering me. I said, I'll not give, then he should go. Why is behind me? Then if he is behind me, then I have to do something now. Okay. Krishna is telling me to do something then." And interestingly, I told, "Can you chant?" He said, "If you give money, I will chant." I said, "If you chant, Krishna will give you money." "Are you true? Are you sure?" He said, "Yes, why not? Krishna is the protector, is the maintainer of everything you chant." And then I made him to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One time he did. And then I said, "No, you should be a little louder." So again chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then he said, "Will I get money now?" "No, you should nicely chant." Again chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then he said, "At least now I'll get." "Yes, you will get. Don't worry. Krishna will take care of you," I said. And I was walking in. "Sir, sir, sir," I chanted, "Sir, you will get the money." Immediately, one lady, she was driving car all the way. She stopped going for it. And then she took a return brake and put 50 rupees in his ball and she went. And this fellow was seeing her and me, he didn't understand what's happening. And I was also equally surprised, I also don't know. How would I know? And my friend was doubly confused. What is happening, man? You have so many powers. What power are you saying? I don't have any power. It was really a miraculous thing, Krishna played a trick with all of us, I guess. You see, and that fellow was surprised. Says, "Sir, I will chant every day." "Yes, you chant every day, somebody will give you money." And he left saying Hare Krishna. Success of the day. So charity or all these noble things, if it is done for a worthy person, it is worthful. Otherwise, it is worthiless. That's number one. Number two, we get the karma, as Anurag Prabhu was telling, right? If he takes that money and indulges into wrong things, so we will be a shareholder. Everybody want to do gambling, right? Share market, money market, right? So we will become shareholder of papa, the sin. Then we are supposed to suffer. So that's what the puppet is saying. Be careful of what is what. Okay. Now let's see. Advesh Prabhu, you want to read?
Definition of Arya. Civilized class of men, one who knows the value of life, have a civilization based on spiritual realization.
Civilization, not external thing, I'm a millionaire, billionaire, I'm a manager, I'm a damager. Doesn't work. Okay. He should be spiritual based, right? Have a civilization based on spiritual realization, and then he knows the value of life. Mataji.
Non-audience to God. The aim of life is liberation. What is liberation from material bondage? Their conception of life is led by material conception of life. captivated by the external features of the material world. Example of non-Aryan act, Arjuna, although being a Kshatriya, is deviating from his private duties by declining to fight.
So Aryan is a definition which we heard about. Now, what is non-Aryan? Two meanings there. They do not know two things. What is that? The aim of life is Vishnu. How many people will know? Go and ask your friends in your college. He said, what man? PhD or a document, postdoc or something is the aim of the life. What are you talking about, right? They may be laughing on us, but this is the aim of life, to attain Vishnu, right? And that is the aim of life. And then what is liberation from material bondage? What does that mean?
To go back.
Go back to Godhead, not on the bodily concept of life. We are this body, and me and mine concept of life. Okay, that is a bondage because he's only thinking as part of body. Now, their conception, what is their conception? There means non-Aryan's conception of life. What is it talking over there? Led by material conception of life. They only know what is that? Ahara nidra bhaya maithunamcha means eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, making money, economic development. Okay, dharma, artha, kama. That's all. Not even moksha. No moksha, only dharma, artha, kama. Dharma means following some prescribed duties. Artha means getting money and enjoyment. That's all. Liberation is out of their scope of their syllabus. Okay, that's how it is. Now, example of non-Aryan is Arjuna. No, this is too much for Arjuna, right? When a first class grader person, okay, I remember in my school, okay, there was one boy, okay, whose name was Murali Krishna. Okay, I remember even that fellow's name. He was always coming first. For some reason, one time he failed in the exam. Oh my God, how many times the teacher scolded him. Left and right, left and right. He started crying and crying and crying. And afterwards, one of the student went and asked, sir, why did you chastise him so strongly? While we are failing so many times, you don't chastise so strongly, but that fellow is chastising so strongly. You people are hopeless anyway. Okay, so I am not worried about you people. Okay, but that fellow was reading all the way nicely. Why is that fellow going down? That's concerning. You see, that's where Krishna is now concerning. You see, a Arjuna like such a personality who is Aryan, who really knows the purpose of the human life, he is now called as non-Aryan, Anaryan Justam. Okay, what does that mean? Anaryan. Strongly he is pointing the things on him. That is where he is getting agitated now. He started thinking now. Okay. Mataji, you want to read? Yeah. So one who remains on a platform of uncivilized people. So naturally infamy for Arjuna, infamy is more than death, right? For a Kshatriya, for a military man, this infamy is much worse than the death itself. Actually, for those people, if they meet death, that is glorious for them, right? Srila Prabhupada used to say, people used to ask him, how long will you preach, Prabhupada? You are becoming old and old and old. He said, I will preach until the death automatically comes when it wants to come. Because for me, dying while preaching is glorious to me. And that's the reason in the last breath of his life, there also he was doing what? He was translating Bhagavatam. Think about a committed personality like that, right? He's absolutely following what his spiritual master has instructed. Then he will get the real meaning, that he is real devotee of the Lord, right? So this person, Arjuna, was put into such condition by the mercy of Krishna so that he teaches us, because we are in a non-Aryan stage. We are not civilized, we are uncivilized yet, right? We are becoming civilization by taking this knowledge. No progress to higher planets, definitely. And then there is no spiritual progress. Okay. Surabhi Mataji.
Krishna tells Arjuna that his many good arguments are anarya justam, not befitting an Aryan. They are aswadhyam, not for those desiring to go to Swargloks, and akirtikaram, bringing only infamy. In other words, Arjuna will become infamous in the present and will not be awarded radiance in the higher planets effect. Therefore, Krishna does not approve of Arjuna's compassion.
So these are the points, good arguments given by Krishna. He's telling to Arjuna. All these points, just now we discussed, right? Anarya Justum, not befitting an Aryan. I think we should close the door. Right? It's just like I'm feeling, or somebody may be going down.
They're just here.
Oh, they're just here?
Going down.
Is it an alarm?
No,
Hey,
they
please
are-
close. You know, some, in college, some boys used to do certain things outside so that the girls will, my friend has come, my boyfriend has come. I'm just joking, Then they are aswargyam. Okay, they will never go to the Swargaloka. Akirtikaram, bringing into infamy, right? So they are defamed. And then finally, their life is full of agony only. There is no happiness for them. In the last. Yes, Harshita Matan. Huh? Yeah. Harshini, okay. Did I say Harshita? Okay. The name is changing, okay. They're not present here. Yeah, he is trying to bring us a different perspective. In those days, it is Arjuna who was Aryan. Now somebody want to come. Okay. So the whole Aryan invasion story by Britishers. So he said that is not what happened at that time because it's 5,000 years ago, these things have happened. Nobody? Oh my God, somebody, something. Okay. So now there is no proof of such Aryans coming from the West. So it is not that concepts of Aryan which we know. Okay. Now let's see here. Kashmalam. You may be wondering, every word Prabhupada has taken in detail and trying to explain us. These are the points coming from the purport. Okay, very nice points. Okay, let me see here. Yes, Prabhu, Krishna Prabhu. Kashmalam. What's happening today? Huh? Oh, okay. Hare Krishna Mata. Yeah, Kashmalam. What is this music? Achha, there. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, Kashmalam.
Krishna expresses surprise. The word kruta implies where from, because Supreme Lord was personally present and thus such
Lamentation.
is unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Arjuna, born in Aryan family, is civilized class of men. Therefore, he is not supposed to lament in ignorance.
The word here it is used, right? Kashmalam. Right? Where is that? You see here? Kutastva kashmalam idam. And what's the meaning kashmalam? Dirtiness, contamination. So Krishna expresses surprise. Hey, what? You? Sometimes when we see, right, when somebody does a nasty thing, hey, you did this. Is it true? People will ask, surprising, how can I think about you like that? Right? So kashmalam, impurities. Okay, then Supreme Lord was personally present and thus the lamentation is unexpected. Okay, that's where he shows his surprising. And Arjuna belongs to a family of great Kshatriyas who have complete knowledge of purpose of life, right? Kshatriyas, especially the Pandavas, Yudhishthir Maharaj and everybody, they are very, very high graded, civilized people, right? So how can that can come into you? And therefore, he is not supposed to lament in ignorance. Lamentation means crying in ignorance. Sometimes we do that. And that's where Krishna is telling, no, this doesn't befit you. You want to read the next one? H. Clybium.
He-
Impotent.
He is called so by mercy of Indra. You have been born as the son of Tirtha, Partha. Don't be coward, not suitable for you.
Yeah, continue.
Arjuna was the most intimate friend of Krishna, and Krishna was directly guiding him on the chariot. Thus, he is not expected to withdraw from the battlefield.
Okay. Clybium. He is so called. Clybium means impotent. He is thinking that he cannot fight. He thinks that he do not have energy, right? His hands were shivering, everything was going down, and he slipped away the Gandiva, right? So he's so because by the mercy of Indra, you have been born as a son of Pritha. Okay, who is the father of Arjuna in that sense? Is Indra, right? Of course, Pandu's son, but because of the special mantra, she got it. Who is that she? Kunti, right? Queen Kunti got that mantra and she called Indra, and Indra bestowed her with a son with his equal power, like, Arjuna. Now, he's not an ordinary man in any way. Whether you consider Kuru Vamsha or Indra's son, both are exalted. How can you talk about Clybium? Where is this impotency is coming in you, right? That's the question he is saying. Don't be coward. Coward means one who is fearful of certain things, cowardice, right? So don't be coward, not suitable for you. Arjuna was the most intimate friend of Krishna, and Krishna was directly guiding him on the chariot. You see, immediately he is pointing out, that's the reason in the Guru and Shishya situation, Guru points out the mistake immediately. Hey, you are doing wrong. One should not feel bad. Oh my God, am I doing wrong? My dear sir, I'm very sorry. Humbly one should accept it. And that makes one grow because Krishna is pleased. Because he is respecting the representative of Krishna. Guru is he who?
GPS.
GPS?
Guru is positioning system.
Oh, is it? Okay. A new way of.
No, in life you need GPS.
Okay.
On road you need GPS.
Okay. Guru positioning system. Acha, Prabhu. Nice. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Guru, right? He is the one who is monitoring, he is the one who is talking, who is one who is teaching, who is the one who is doing a lot of things.
He's the one who is taking.
Right? So here, thus he is not expected to withdraw from the battlefield. He is supposed to go with full valor, but is not. Okay, Yes, Kritika Mataji. Very nice point in the last. When we are surrounded by the weakness, sometimes do you all feel you are surrounded by the weak people, surrounded by the negative people around you? Yes, then we should read this purport very strongly. Okay, that's what is recommended here. Hridaya daurbalyam tyaktvottishta parantapa. Right? So refers to false magnanimity. Okay, weakness of the heart. Okay, he has a weakness of the heart. Okay, because he's only looking upon the bodily concept, right? And magnanimity shown to Bhishma and Drona, which Arjuna uses as a justification. So people give excuses. Prabhu, I can't chant, Prabhu, I can't this, and so on and so forth because of that. Okay, one other important thing. Okay, Anand Prabhu, would you like to read?
Krishna, right?
Yeah, right side.
Krishna said,
Kshudram.
this is not discrimination and touching, but lamentation and injury. Both reveal the weakness of the mind. Arjuna is referred as
Parantapa.
Parantapa. Para refers to the enemies and Tapa to the act of chastising.
So Krishna is saying Kshudram. What does that mean? This is not discrimination and compassion. Okay, this is delusion. He is using the word delusion, lamentation and delusion. So delusion, what is delusion?
Delusion, that we are the body.
Delusion is illusion?
Or say confusion.
Or confusion? Sorry.
His delusion was that he was the body and he was looking in the at the bodily platform. That was his delusion.
Perfect answer. Okay. Then what is illusion?
Maya.
Maya?
What was Arjuna's illusion?
You gave a definition of delusion, nicely explained. What is illusion then?
I can't find it.
I can't find.
Their mind ground.
Sorry.
That by saying their life
Okay. Something which is not. Okay. Illusion means Maya, means something which is not. Then what is that?
Their mind.
Okay.
False magnanimity.
He's considering the body as the real thing. Instead, he's not focusing that soul. His soul cannot die.
Very nice point. He is almost came to the point. Very nice. Advesh
So
Prabhu.
he's thinking that if I
So illusion is, I think I am this body. Delusion is considering I am this body. No, he is my relative. He is my brother. He is my lover, or she is my lover, or this is that and that and that. So many things, right? On top of it, anything on top of illusion is delusion. Illusion spire. Huh? So first step itself is wrong, that I'm not this body. But now considering I'm this body, hey, how can you talk like that to me? I am the master. I am the husband. I am the wife. I'm the mother. You see, that is delusion. So here Krishna says, Kshudram, this is not discrimination and compassion, but lamentation and delusion. You are simply lamenting, and it is delusion. Okay. First of all, you thought you are the body, and you are considering Drona, Bhishma, and all others as your own family members, your own part and parcel, kind of, right? That is the biggest problem with you. Okay. And Arjuna is referred as Parantapa. Here, Param means Para refers to enemies, and Tapa to the act of chastising them. Parantapa. So he's the chastiser of enemy. That is Parantapa. Okay. Now, importance of Krishna being transferred to as Bhagavan, ultimate feature of the absolute truth. Okay. Now, you would like to read? Oh, you want to take it? Okay. You want to read, Prabhu? Three phases.
Three phases of absolute truth. Brahma,
Brahman, Paramatma,
and Bhagavan.
Okay. And the next?
Bhaktas. Bhaktas are the topmost transcendentalists because they have realized the Bhagavan feature. The topmost feature of the absolute truth, analogy of sun, study,
Purport. Study the purport.
Supporting refers on Krishna's supremacy. Refers
Brahma Samhita.
Krishna has source of all the supreme personality of Godhead. Refer
Srimad Bhagavatam 1.3.28. Ete cha amsha.
Krishna has source of all incarnations.
Now, why is this point given in the purport? Because who is saying these words? These two verses. What is it Krishna Vacha? Is that what we read? Krishna Vacha? Right? It is Sri Bhagavan Vacha. So who is Bhagavan? That's where Prabhupada is trying to explain. For someone who has first time reading this book, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, what is this Bhagavan Vacha means? Who is Bhagavan? They may get a question, right? So Bhagavan is the supreme personality of Godhead, okay, ultimate feature of absolute truth. He will be understood by the learners, the great learned people in three different levels. One is Brahman, second is Paramatma, third is Bhagavan. Okay. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Shabdyate. Okay. So that particular verse teaches the same Supreme Lord are analyzed or understood in three different levels. Brahman means it's only the effulgence light. Some people talk, right? There is only light. Light is the source of our existence. Some people say. Have you heard of such thing? Such school of thoughts? Those people are thinking, their level of understanding about the Supreme God as only light. And this effulgence coming from the transcendental body of Krishna is so effulgent that nobody can trace out what is the source of that. So they think that light is the source of everything. But there is a source for the light also to come. On a night drive, if you see a light coming from opposite direction, So we cannot track it, right? Whether it is a bus, whether it is a truck, whether it is a car, how would we know? Sometimes we may know, but many times we don't know. So in the same way, this Brahman realized people don't know that this is coming from Bhagavan. So they end up considering the God as impersonal. He has no form. He is all light. God has no form. And then people ask him, oh, God has no form. Then what about Lord Rama and Krishna? Oh, actually they got a form and then become light later. They merge into the light. That's all. That's their speculation. But is that the truth? No. Everybody should become light then. No, it's not the case, right? So that is Brahman. The next one is Paramatma. Who is Paramatma? Who is the super soul? Don't see me. Huh? I am not Paramatma, I am Das. Suddenly people started saying, this name is very peculiar, man, very trouble. I have to tell my spiritual master. So Paramatma, right? So he is in every living entity. He's sitting and he knows everything. What are we thinking? I may be sitting in the class, I may be thinking about something else going on, right? Absent-minded. But Paramatma, maza aa raha hai, acha baat hai. You are there in the Bhagavad Gita class, but you are not listening. Okay, he's watching all of us. Yeah, somebody may be sleeping. Prabhu, we got a good prasadam, Prabhu. Just hold on, Prabhu, I want to take a rest. I didn't had a night sleep, good sleep, Everything goes to Paramatma. So people think that the Lord means he is sitting in the heart of everybody. That's all. He has no form. Again, that's all they think. Okay, that is their level of understanding. Now, the final level of understanding is Bhagavan. That means a supreme personality of Godhead who has a perfect form, which is Kishore Kishori we are seeing in this temple, right? So he has to be understood. And the references are here given in the Brahma Samhita. No, what is that? Yeah, Krishna as the source of all. Okay, Brahma Samhita is telling. And then Bhagavatam. Ete cha amshakala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. That is the verse. So Ete cha amshakala pumsa means the Lord has expanded in innumerable forms. Okay, and he is the fountainhead of all the incarnations. Okay, though there is no difference between the incarnations and himself, but still he is the origin of all the incarnations. That is Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Okay, so Bhagavan has a form. If he do not have a form, how would we get a form? If a father do not have a form, mother do not have a form, will a child will get a form? Impossible. Okay, so bhaktas are the topmost transcendentalists. Okay, and because they have realized the Bhagavan feature. Anybody who has realized the Bhagavan feature, he understands the Paramatma feature, he understands the Brahman feature as well.
Those are the stages of understanding that people have.
Yes.
The Brahmana means literally life. You just consider the divine.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah. That is their level of understanding. They're stuck up there. Brahman. Brahma janati iti brahmana. It is said. What is that? Brahma janati iti brahmana means Brahma means Brahman. Okay. Brahman is one who has understood Brahman. But in English, it's all same. Sometimes scratching the head, what is this? Sometimes Prabhu says Brahman, sometimes he says Brahmana. What is this going on? Right? Brahmana is a person who understands what is Brahman. You see what I'm saying? Brahman is the source of light. Okay, Brahman. Brahman. Brahmana means the same with another A ending. Brahmana. Then it is Brahman here, right? Brahma janati iti Brahmana. Okay?
So Brahman will be the glowing effulgence of the Lord, essentially.
No. Brahman understands the effulgence of the Lord.
Oh.
Okay. God conception of a God for a Brahman is only to understand till Brahman. Okay. Brahman is the effulgence coming from the God. Okay. Now, easy example, analogy of the sun. Now, in the morning, how do we say this is a morning? Because of sunlight. Sunlight coming into the room is as good as coming sun into the room. Yes or no?
No.
No? Absolutely no, right? But it's also yes. Otherwise, the representation is coming from sun, right? So sunlight coming into the room is the representation. The sun rays represent the sun, and we then know, hey, sun has come. But literally the sun has come? No, if he is there, then we are nowhere there. We are gone, melted all over, okay? So the sun rays by seeing sun rays, one can know about, oh, there is sun arise, right? So Srila Prabhupada gives an analogy saying that one's level of understanding is sunlight only, okay, but he may not know about this sun planet. One may understand the sun planet and the sun rays coming from there, but he may not know who is the presiding deity in that sun planet, sun god. One time somebody asked Prabhupada, how to understand the presiding deity? I don't understand sun god. We don't believe sun god, moon god. How to understand? He says, presiding deity means, which country you are in? He says, America. Do you have a president? Yes. Is there another country, Europe? Is there a president? Yes. India, there is a prime minister. Yes. Those people are presiding deities, means they are controllers. Presiding deity means they control the planet there. When your country or 127 countries have 127 prime ministers or the presidents who are controlling those countries, do you think those planets are all hanging around just like that without any control? No, there is a controller sitting over there. That is sun god. Okay. You may term in a different way, I may term in a different way, but sun god is existing in that particular planet. So sun god is the person. Just by knowing the sun rays, one may not have the information who is sun god. What is the name of the sun god? Sun god's name.
Vivitswan.
Vivaswan. Vivaswan is a person who is a sun god right now, sitting on the sun planet. How would we know? That means there is a person there, right? He is holding everything. Then how can a person live there, Prabhu? Hey, Baba, they will be given a separate body to hold that. Naturally, a fish has a different body to live in the water. A bird has a different body to fly in the air. The human beings have a different body where one can live here. A crocodile has a different body where he can live in the water as well as outside, just like a frog. Can animals do on their own? No, right? Frog can live in the water and outside. Crocodile can go inside the water and outside. Can we do? We cannot live there. We are only meant for this. So in the sun planet, there is a body which is conducive to live in that particular world, wherein there are so many people, there's a big city, there's a planet just like this. And there is a president there. That president's name is sun god. Sun planet is there, sun god is there, sun rays are coming. So that's where he said there are three levels of understanding. One who knows only about sunshine, that is Brahman. One who knows only about the sun planet, that is Paramatma. One who knows the presiding deity in the sun planet, okay, sun god, here Bhagavan. That's how he correlated and helped us to understand the concept of Bhagavan realization. So one who understands the sun planet, the sun god, then he will know sun god resides in sun planet and then sun rays are coming from him. That is a complete knowledge. Three kinds of transcendentalists, okay? Out of those three, Brahman realization is partial, Paramatma realization is partial, Bhagavan realization is complete and full. And who will understand? Bhaktas are topmost transcendentalists, right? Because they have realized all the three, not one. So that's how Sri Bhagavanu Vacha, when they heard, Prabhupada is giving this much of explanation in that. Who attracts us in this world? Everyone is attracted to someone beautiful, someone who is strong, someone who is wealthy, okay? Someone has a mystic power, right? People get attracted. Wow. Wow feeling will come. Why? Why? Why do we attract to someone? Something extraordinary than us, right? Now let's see. Anybody else? Something we lack. Yeah, the same thing. Okay, that perspective and this perspective, right? Because originally these opulences are present in God in oceanic quantity. What does that mean? Unlimited. These qualities are unlimitedly available in the God, and we are attracted to God, but we are seeing those qualities in some people, still we are attracted to them. But actually we are attracted to God. But what about dead body? We are not attracted. What happened? The body is there lying. He passed away. Where he passed away, man? He is there. But because that consciousness, the Atma is not there, Paramatma is not there, the beauty has gone. Okay? Who is supremely attractive is Krishna. Okay, Krishna, the word itself says all attractive. Okay. Now comes definition of Bhagavan. The great sage Parashara Muni. Who is Parashara Muni? We discussed this. Who is Parashara Muni?
Vedvya's father.
Yeah, Vedavyas father. Right? Vyasa Mahamuni's father is Parashara Muni. Okay. Okay, so the great sage Parashara Muni defines Bhagavan as one who is full in 6 opulences. And what are they? And they are always there with him, full, 100%.
We began the class.
Yes, we began our classes with this. Probably people would have forgotten. Okay. This makes God all attractive to everyone. The soul, being part and parcel of God, possesses similar characteristics of God, but in minute proportion. Some people look beautiful because they got that beauty from Krishna. Some people are wealthy because that wealth is given by Krishna. Some people are intelligent and knowledgeable, that has come from Krishna. Some people get name and a fame, that is coming from Krishna. Some people are strong, strengthful, healthy, coming from Krishna. Some people are renounced. Despite having everything, they leave it. Oh my God, how is that? Okay. Huh? Yeah, renounced. People are renounced, right? So that also comes from Krishna. Now we are trying to see Bhagavan. Bhaga means opulences. Van means one who possesses. Dhanvan. Dhanvan means one who possesses dhana, means wealth, right? Shaktiman. Okay, and so on and so forth, right? Shaktivan means one who's Shaktivan. Sorry. Okay. So in that sense, reference of the word Bhagavan. Okay. Now it's just a calculation. In Bhagavad Gita appears 28 times. Bhagavan appears 28 times. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam, 140 times it appears. The term Bhagavan. In terms of wealth, what is that? I am Lakpati. I am Karorpati. I am Arabpati. I am Lakshmipati. Right? He is Lakshmipati. So think about that. Okay. Now the 6 opulences here. Okay. There you go. The beauty. People are attracted so much for this beauty. Looks are beautiful. Wow. But it's Krishna's beauty coming. We should be thinking whenever we see a beautiful thing, wow, Krishna, you are the source of this beauty. How you are so beautiful, I don't know. I want to see you once. That should be our connectivity. Then we will not fall prey to Maya. The moment I see the beauty thing, I get attracted. I want to enjoy. Boom, down. But the moment I see the beauty, I remember Krishna. Wow, Krishna, you possess unlimited beauty. And you just gave a little share to this girl or somebody, right? That's what we should remember and connect. Oops, sorry. Somebody who is wealthy, he has his own charter, his own flight to go wherever he wants to go, right? And that is coming from Krishna. Someone, great knowledgeable person, Einstein or whoever, strength, name, fame, okay? Now renunciation, acharyas, Shad Goswamis, all these personalities, everybody is given by Krishna. What is this?
Perverted. Everything in the material world is a perverted reflection.
Perverted reflection. Yeah, just like the reflection indicates the real object must exist elsewhere. Correct? So when we are in a false body, we are trapped in a false body or temporary body. That means we have a permanent body also. Just to attain our permanent body to enjoy full time, permanently, we have to do Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Somebody asked me, Prabhu, why you make everybody chant suddenly Hare Krishna? Couple of reasons. Maybe somebody is sleeping. Okay. Maybe somebody is talking. Maybe somebody is absent-minded, thinking, flowing somewhere, floating in other worlds. Anyway, so these short-lived minute opulences in material world indicates that the real opulences must be in the spiritual world. See, who can teach this secrets of secrets, right? By mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are learning. Oh, okay, there is something reality also. See, beauty. He has wealth. Okay. He has complete knowledge. Full strength, 7 days, 7 nights. Who can do that, man? Right? 7 years old boy, 7 days and 7 nights lifting a Govardhan hill. 23 kilometers circumambulance. On the pinky finger. People call pinky? In my childhood, nobody used to say that, but when I hear from my daughter, Appa, this is pinky finger. Okay, pinky, kinky, wonky, whatever. Okay. And then fame. Okay. And then renunciation. You see? He's unattached to his position. He's washing the feet of Sudama. Right? Is renunciation. Okay. Girish Prabhu, you want to read?
6 opulences of the Supreme Lord. Bhagavan, or God, is one almost more than 6 opulences. These opulences reflect minutely in the material world.
Right? These opulences reflect minutely in the material world. To the fullest, represented in the spiritual world. Simply by minute things we are attracted and getting trapped. Then how much we should be attracted in the spiritual realm then? Right? So that's what his energies are. Okay. This is a very wonderful verse from the 10th chapter. Please repeat after me. Yad yad vibhuti mat sattvam
Yadyat vibhutimat sattvam
Srimadurjitameva va
Srimadurjatameva va
tattad evavagachatvam
Tattat eva pagachatvam
mama tejo amsha sambhavam.
Mama tejo mamsha sambhavam.
Yad yad vibhuti mat sattvam, whatever we are seeing, know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring but a spark of my splendor. It's just a spark. Think about it. Spark is so powerful. What about its entire beauty, entire knowledge? It's just a spark which we are seeing and we are captivated here. Right? All the kama, krodha, lobha, moha, all everything is rising because of that. But he is such a wonderful personality. He's full of everything. So, whenever we get attracted to any of this in this material world, immediately we should remember Krishna, Krishna, you are the source of everything. You're full of everything. Please do not, please help me to not get attracted to your external energy, but with your holy name. Okay. That should be our prayer. So then we are protected. Okay. Okay. 355. I think I thought of completing 5 verses, but it was all a lot of things we did today. Okay. We will continue from this. Is that okay? Any questions? Yes, please.
You consider trading is an offense? Like
Trading is an offense. What I consider.
I mean, during
Okay. Srila Prabhupada.
as Srila Prabhupada.
I'm just kidding. Okay. So, yes, trading is not acceptable. Doing the, what is the business? Share market business. Okay. Forex and, gambling, casinos, all these things are not acceptable. Okay. Because our mind is captivated by that. Think about, I took a shares today. Whole day I'll be watching it. What is the price? What is the price? Should I sell it? Should I keep it? Should I sell it? Should I keep it? Agreed or not? Yes. Our consciousness is getting degraded. However, devotees, we see, they invest in mutual funds and they put it there, thinking all whatever they can think, they will put it and they forget it.
The same thing.
Same thing. I know what you are saying. See, why am I saying this? Because what happens is, being on a grihastha ashram, being a married household life, he needs money. If somebody is doing, our consciousness should not be corrupted. So somebody will be there who will be helping me. Okay, Prabhu, I'll give you $100,000 if at all I have it. Okay, generally not. Okay, so I'll give some money to that person. Please take care of it. He'll put it wherever he is doing the business. That's all. I am not touched with that at all. Okay, so that I am secured. The point here is our consciousness should not become money conscious, but we should be Krishna consciousness. Generally, what happens? The boys and the girls, especially, the dress. This consciousness, bike consciousness, beauty parlor consciousness, women parlor, men's parlor also, right? Wow, this way and that way, and conscious of watch, conscious of shoe, conscious of dress, conscious of bike and a car, conscious of girls, boys, everything, but except conscious. Except Krishna conscious, they are conscious of everything else. No, we want to do the opposite of it, right? Then rest of the things will be good in its own way. Okay, you got the answer, Prabhu? So generally, technically, no gambling when we say that. That's the fourth principle, Satyam. Because there is a tendency of cheating others. I want to win over, so I want to cheat somebody and make lots of money. That's how these things are. So we are not supposed to engage our minds and thoughts too much on those things. If at all somebody is doing, let him invest and then forget about it.
What if you are in stock market and you are able to balance the market? Think about it.
You get all wonderful questions. Okay. There is one devotee in India who's a very senior most devotee who works in a stock market. Okay. And he's teaching about that. Bombay, what is that? Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't want to tell, then you start Googling and then you go and contact him. Okay. Referred by me. I am in a big part. Oh, it's a temple council. What? Council member is teaching people to do business? No? What is this? So, anyway, so the point here is, if somebody is involved, okay, he should be very, very advanced. Otherwise, he will leave it and then he will do the simple job. He left everything and did a simple job. 10 to 5, he did a job and then he continued his thing. We don't want to spoil our consciousness. Okay, even in the deep sleep, he will think about share market. Okay, he's only talking about. Okay, and what about the death? At the time also, he'll talking. Yama Dharmaraj came. Hey, this share market is good. I think you better buy and share it. In your Yamaloka. That's what he's gonna do then. Very weird situation might come.
What if you are giving money to someone? That person is having the money and this Krishna consciousness. Then you get the karma.
You are giving money to who?
I mean, he was investing in a mutual funds.
I mean, I was telling that, we have some people like that who are doing. Yeah, that's what I'm giving examples. Yeah, we will get a karma. So we have to be careful. This is a risky job. You see, option is either do or don't do. But I want to mix both the things. Then I am taking the both risk. Okay. Okay, 2 more questions. You also have a question, right? Sometime? Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. What is your question?
What if you are partially paid in stock?
Partially?
Paid in stock.
Paid in stock. Use it in the service of Krishna.
Yeah.
That's it. Purify, huh? Yeah, company gives stocks. Okay. So they will keep it and then we cannot escape fully. That's where we purify our life by donating the money. Rath Yatra is there, please donate. Okay. Whatever the money we earn through that.
So what if a person trades in stocks and he uses all that money in this money? He keeps donating and keeps...
We will postpone this question to our reading club. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Granthra Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo. Sorry for concluding. People in the online, thank you so much for joining regularly. Okay. We will be
Thank you,
telling.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.